Hi folks, back again. Bass Road Chronicles number 172. In general, I hope I'm not boring you. I know I've pumped out a whole ton of these things over the past 2 days. In fact, I think I even amazed myself. I think there might be 20 some. And this one, I don't know if you'll have any interest in, and maybe since I shot the one that showed you what it looks like around here. When I got up here a couple days ago, shot a short one about what it looks like inside this particular cabin or cottage. And but this one, and as I said, you may be getting too much of this place. Although, I would love to live up here. I could stay here forever. But something I thought really interesting happened 2 days, yesterday, I can't remember, yesterday or the day before yesterday. Anyway, as I've mentioned, this place is hacked out of the wilderness or the woods. Now, if you hear a little buzzing in the background, it's a what do you call it? A chainsaw. And what has happened is the electric company, in other words, the consumers up here, they've switched somehow electric companies, and the chainsaws you hear is the new electric company is out here cutting trees away from the power lines. So this isn't something you would normally hear, and I doubt actually if you'll hear it. But anyway, this is just hacked out in the middle of nowhere on the side of a mountain, or whatever you want to call it. Now, yesterday or the day before, I think it was yesterday, let's just say yesterday, one of the fellows who owns the cabins up here came by for a visit, which he, does when we come up here. Real nice, personable guy. Anyway, and he has this dog who comes with him. We always joke it's Buzzy the cabin dog. Anyway, so we're just sitting around talking, and all of a sudden the dog takes off, barking like a maniac. And here is a deer, a buck, it has horns, just, like maybe 75 feet, 50 feet from where we're sitting talking. We're on the porch, and here's this deer. So Chuck said, "Oh yeah, that's someone's pet." So we sort of walk over there. The deer has yet to bolt, and it has a dog-like collar, which is blaze orange, or one of those colors that hunters wear. It has this collar. Actually has a little connector where you could hook the little guy up. He has yet to bolt. Dog's barking like a maniac. Dog starts barking again. Deer shoots off in the woods. So after Chuck and the cabin dog have left, we're still on the porch, and who shows up? Production assistant has nicknamed the buck Bambi. Bambi shows up. Just wanders into the yard. We go out there, we're standing there or whatever. So then, like a tourist dork, I run and get my camera. And not necessarily because it's a deer, but because this deer will walk right up to you, and we're out in the wilderness, so to speak. The little guy, I'm there clicking away, with the still camera. The little guy comes right up and starts nuzzling me. I mean, we're out in the wilderness, for crying out loud. So after that, what happened was, then production assistant went down, and the deer came over, and she's petting it and rubbing its head and all this crap. And then I went up and got the little video guy, and shot a video. So I'm not sure where this is leading to, other than I'm going to tack a little piece of the Bambi video, if I can figure out how to do that, and I'm pretty sure I can, on the end of this tape. And I guess it raises quite a few questions, possibly. Number one, as Chuck mentioned, deer hunting season is going to start really soon. And you say to yourself, here's this little guy who has no fear of human beings, and is obviously a pet in one sense of the word. It's got this blaze orange collar around it and this little hookup gizmo. So my thoughts is the person who this is their pet, are they going to somehow get this deer and put him in a what do you call it, a barn or something? I don't know how long deer season is, for a month or two, or however long deer season is, or whatever. I guess the other question too is, if I'm a hunter out in the woods, and no, I'm not a hunter, I've never been hunting, and I see what I think is a deer, and I get my rifle up in the scope, and I think they normally shoot them about in here somewhere anyway, and I see that blaze orange thing is not going to stop me from shooting this deer. I don't know. For you hunters out there, you might want to comment. But and then we can get back to the value of life that I did a couple of 3 weeks ago or last month. In other words, is Bambi's life worth more than some deer out in the wild who isn't friendly to people? In other words, should we only shoot deer that are wild and are not friendly? Is Bambi more important than the other deer? I guess the only thing in Bambi's defense that I would say is we, the humans, we have made Bambi, so Bambi is trusting of human beings. So it seems like if there was some natural order to everything, which of course there surely isn't, that we would all cut Bambi some slack. But anyway, for whatever any of this is worth, as Pat Condell would say, peace, ladies and gentlemen, and if you line up on Bambi, cut him a little slack. Bye.
You back? You back?
Watch those horns, Pat.
I remember as a kid we used to have so many.
What now?
My dad used to hunt deer, so we'd have so many of the feet around the house. I thought was always gross.
What now?
What I thought was always gross.
Where'd the little guy go?
He's right behind those bushes.
Oh.
A tree. Hey.
Okay, let's go eat, kiddos.
Coming in for dinner? You coming in for dinner?